This is the history of the Leichttraktor program. All of my sources are in the description below. This is purely of passion. I get excited just thinking about making these videos. I know people don't like AI voices. I don't use my real voice because 1, I don't have a subscription yet, 2, I'm not good at voiceovers at all, and 3, I'm not comfortable having my voice out there. I have a stutter, ADHD, and a learning disability which makes it harder. Sometimes I think I have autism. I can be nuts in real life, which make people around me think I'm on meth. But no, I just have a lot of energy inside. The point of my videos is to learn something, not to be entertained. So enjoy the video and always keep learning. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, cast a long shadow over Germany. The treaty, intended to ensure peace after the devastation of World War I, placed severe restrictions on Germany's military capabilities. Among the many limitations, Germany was strictly forbidden from possessing tanks. This prohibition stemmed from the Allied powers' fear of Germany's military resurgence and their desire to prevent future conflicts. The German military, however, understood the strategic importance of armored warfare. The use of tanks by the Allies, particularly the British, in the late stages of World War I, had demonstrated their potential to break the stalemate of trench warfare. Despite the restrictions, Germany's military leaders were determined to explore the development of tanks. They recognized that clandestine efforts were necessary to circumvent the treaty's limitations. This led to the formation of secret programs aimed at designing and testing armored vehicles, hidden from the watchful eyes of the Allied inspection commissions. These programs were fueled by a combination of innovation, determination, and a desire to restore Germany's military prowess. The German military's interest in tanks was not merely a matter of national pride. The development of tanks was seen as essential for modern warfare. The experience of World War I had shown that static defenses were vulnerable to mobile, armored assaults. The German military believed that tanks, used effectively, could provide a decisive advantage in future conflicts. Thus, even under the constraints of the Treaty of Versailles, the seeds of German tank development were sown. In the early 1920s, the German military, under the guise of agricultural development, initiated a secret program to design and build a tank. This program, known as Traktor, aimed to develop a tracked vehicle that could be passed off as a tractor for agricultural purposes while secretly serving as a testbed for tank technologies. This clandestine approach was essential to avoid violating the Treaty of Versailles and arousing the suspicions of foreign powers. The Traktor program represented a calculated risk by the German military, a gamble that the potential benefits of developing tank technology outweighed the risks of discovery. To further conceal their true intentions, the German military contracted 2 prominent engineering firms, Rheinmetall and Krupp, to develop separate prototypes. This move was strategic for several reasons. Firstly, it provided a plausible cover story, as both companies were known for their expertise in heavy machinery, including tractors. Secondly, it fostered competition between the 2 firms, potentially leading to more innovative designs and faster development. Finally, it allowed the German military to assess the strengths and weaknesses of different design approaches. The Traktor program was shrouded in secrecy. The project was conducted with utmost discretion, with limited information shared even among those directly involved. Engineers and designers worked under strict confidentiality, their true objective hidden behind the facade of agricultural development. The prototypes themselves were tested in remote locations, far from prying eyes and often under the cover of darkness. This clandestine operation reflected the high stakes involved and the determination of the German military to rebuild its capabilities. Both Rheinmetall and Krupp, giants in German industry, approached the Traktor project with their unique engineering philosophies. Rheinmetall, known for its expertise in automotive engineering, opted for a more unconventional design. Their prototype featured a front-mounted engine which, while unusual for tanks at the time, allowed for a lower profile and potentially better crew protection. The Rheinmetall prototype also incorporated a rear-mounted turret, further distinguishing it from traditional tank layouts. Krupp, on the other hand, adopted a more conventional approach. Their prototype utilized a rear-mounted engine and a centrally located turret, more in line with existing tank designs. This design choice reflected Krupp's experience in heavy machinery and artillery, emphasizing practicality and reliability. The Krupp prototype, while less innovative in its layout, benefited from the company's extensive experience in armored vehicle construction. The contrasting designs of the Rheinmetall and Krupp prototypes highlighted the different schools of thought within the German military regarding tank development. Some favored radical innovation, pushing the boundaries of design and technology, while others preferred a more pragmatic approach, relying on proven concepts and engineering principles. The Traktor program, by fostering competition between these two approaches, allowed the German military to gather valuable insights that would shape their future tank designs. In 1926, a secret agreement was reached between Germany and the Soviet Union, allowing the Germans to test their prototype tanks on Soviet soil. This agreement, born out of mutual interests, provided Germany with a discrete location to conduct trials without violating the Treaty of Versailles. For the Soviet Union, it offered a glimpse into the latest advancements in tank technology, which they were eager to incorporate into their own burgeoning armored forces. This collaboration, shrouded in secrecy, marked the beginning of a brief but significant period of military cooperation between the two nations. The testing ground for these clandestine trials was a remote facility near Kazan in the Soviet Union, known as the Panzertruppenschule Kammer. This facility, established under the terms of the Treaty of Versailles, a secret military cooperation pact between Germany and Soviet Russia, provided an isolated and secure location for the testing and evaluation of new weapons and military equipment. The Panzertruppenschule Kammer, far from the prying eyes of international observers, became a crucible for the development of German armored warfare doctrine and the training of future tank crews.